Hello guys, today we are making spaghetti with chicken meatballs. Now spaghetti is originally made with a bolognese sauce, which is a mix of mincemeat and vegetables. Today I've made it only with tomato and vegetable sauce and added chicken meatballs over it so that the vegetarian friends can also enjoy the recipe and make it at home. Obviously deleting the chicken meatballs. Let's see what are the ingredients we require to make this recipe. First of all, we would require a pack of spaghetti, out of which I have just used 3/4 this time. Then the vegetables we require are carrot, onion, celery stick and 7 to 8 garlic pods, all finely chopped. After that, half kg of chicken mince, 1 egg which we require to bind the chicken meatballs, 1 cup of fresh breadcrumbs. If you do not have fresh breadcrumbs, you can take any bread and churn it in the mixer. Then 6 tablespoons of parmesan grated. If you don't have grated, again you can take a block and grate it yourself. 1 cup of chopped parsley, should be fresh. 150 grams of tomato paste, and then in the herbs and seasoning we require 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 2 teaspoon chili flakes, 4 teaspoon pasta mix. If you do not have pasta mix, you can use mixed herbs instead. After that, we require 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Let's start making the sauce first. Take a pan, put 2 tablespoons of olive oil in it, put your garlic in it, saute them for 10 seconds, then add your onions to it. All should be finely chopped. Saute the onions also for 2 minutes. After that, add the celery and carrot, which are also finely chopped. Saute again and let them cook for 3 to 4 minutes. After 2 minutes, add 1 teaspoon of salt in it. Mix well. Then add pasta mix to it. We'll add 1 teaspoon of pasta mix here and 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. Mix them well, saute. Then after a minute, we'll add all the tomato paste in it. Mix it once and add 500 ml of hot water to it. Add half teaspoon of salt in it. Mix it and let it cook with lid on for at least 5 minutes. While the sauce is cooking, we'll prepare our meatballs. We'll take the chicken mince, add egg to it, half of the breadcrumbs, half of the parsley we had taken, 2 garlic cloves, crush them, add 1 teaspoon of salt here, then add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, half teaspoon of chili flakes and around 3 tablespoons of parmesan cheese. Mix all well nicely, then add rest of the breadcrumbs to it. Like I said before, if you don't have breadcrumbs, then you can take fresh bread and churn it in the mixer. Now that our mixture is ready for the meatballs, let's start rolling them into small balls. Roll them into small balls, keep them on a plate. Don't overwork them. Just bring them together into a ball and keep. Take a pan, add 1 tablespoon of olive oil to it and just place them on high heat on the pan. Usually we have seen that we completely fry the balls in a pan. But what I do is I just sear them from both sides on high heat just to seal them. And then rest of the cooking we'll do in the sauce itself. Once it is a little seared from one side, we'll turn it around. We don't need to worry about the shape of the balls. Once we cook them in the sauce, they'll automatically come in shape. I'm searing them from the other side too. Just take 1 minute, then we'll pull them out on a plate again. By cooking the meatballs this way, one, we are saving it from absorbing too much oil, and secondly, when we cook them in the tomato sauce, they will soak up to all the flavors nicely. Our meatballs are seared properly. Let's get on to finishing the spaghetti sauce. Bring the sauce off the flame. Blend it once with the stick blender. Don't have that, you can do it with the mixer too, but don't churn it too much. Put it back to the flame. Add half teaspoon of salt in here and 1 teaspoon of pasta mix. Now why I add pasta mix and salt at different stages? Once the sauce keeps cooking, the flavors tend to evaporate a bit. So to keep the flavors intact and develop them at every stage, add the seasoning little by little at every stage. We'll add sugar to it. It helps in cutting down the sharpness of the tomato paste and is really important ingredient in here. After cooking the sauce for around 2 minutes, we'll add our chicken meatballs to it and let them cook with the sauce for around 3 to 4 minutes with the lid on. Meatballs are cooking in the sauce. We'll prepare our pasta also. Take boiling water, add salt and oil to it, add your noodles to it, boil them to al dente. Strain and keep them. Now there's another thing I personally do. Once the meatballs have been cooking in the sauce for around 6 to 7 minutes, pull them out of the sauce in a pan separately, as doing this will not overcook the meatballs and will keep them soft. After pulling out all the meatballs, keep them aside, cook the sauce for 1 more minute, keep that also aside. Let's start mixing the noodles with the sauce. Put 1 tablespoon of butter in a big wok, add 1 minced garlic, 3 teaspoons of chopped onion to it. If you want, you can add the noodles directly to the sauce, but I do this because it enhances the flavor of the noodles too. Add the boiled noodles to it, mix them once, add little garlic salt and half teaspoon of pasta mix also here. Do not have garlic salt, you can add normal salt because we've already added garlic here. Add 1 to 2 ladles of pasta water here. I saved it while I was straining the noodles and would always recommend to do it as it will help retain the flavors of the pasta and moisten it too. Mix all well and start adding the spaghetti sauce to it. Add the quantity of the sauce as per your taste. Some like it more, some like it less. To that, add your meatballs to it. Now we are adding meatballs at this stage because now we are just sauteing it, wrapping everything together and serving it hot right away. Okay, we are not overcooking the chicken meatballs. Mix it all well nicely, avoiding to break the meatballs. Sprinkle handful of parsley on it. One tablespoon of fresh parmesan. Mix it once again with light hands and serve it hot. Our very yummy spaghetti with chicken meatballs is ready to serve. Sprinkle a little more fresh parsley and parmesan over it just before serving. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also give a thumbs up if you like the recipe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for regular updates. Please share my recipes with your friends and family too. Thank you for watching. Namaskar.